Hello, welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is open, so do come on in and enjoy the magic of animation and join us on our journey as we discuss animated films of all kinds. I am your host and the cute sidekick, Ben Gilman. As always, I'm joined by the Prince Charming, Troy Salmon.
What's up, my people?
And the Wicked Witch of the East, Tara Chloe.
Hello. Hi.
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 Have you been torturing people? You've been well behaved, Tara. What's been going on?
What's been going on?
Yeah, you've been behaving yourself?
Yeah, I've been behaving myself. I just came back from the loo. Loo. Loo.
Oh dear. I'm evacuating this podcast immediately. I'm already hitting the jet button. I can already imagine.
I tried to keep his highbrow, people. I'm the Prince Charming, but I know it just went downhill. I don't know. I can't help it.
He doesn't want to know about that.
Jeez.
We're all good?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Okay. So welcome back to the second episode. Today we are going to talk about Redline, or Red Door Line in Japanese.
Red Door Line.
Red Door Line.
Red Door Line.
Red Door Line.
Oh, Red Door Line, no? Oh, that'll do. Okay, cool. I tried.
Line, that's a great Japanese. It's a 2009 Japanese animated science fiction film produced by Madhouse, which is one of the best Japanese animation studios on the planet.
Amazing.
It's directed by Takashi Koike on it's his debut as a director. I'm not even going to go into all the stars. I can tell you that the screenplay was written by Katsuhito Ishii, Yoji Indo Kido, and Yoshiki Sakurai. Yeah. And it's based on an original story by Ishii. The film is set in a distant future where a man known as JP takes on great risks for the chance of winning the underground race. So this film is mental.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, flipping amazing. The quality in this movie, my gosh.
I watched this drunk and I felt...
You watched it drunk?
What? I just watched it just now, like after my Korean class.
Oh, so good. So good. If you have the right TV, oh my days, just specs on this. Oh, it looks gorgeous.
No, I didn't watch it. I watched it after having a few drinks, and it just seems to... It feels like I've never taken hardcore drugs, but I'm imagining this is what it feels like. The animation. Oh boy, you have to focus.
So, if someone were to take acid and watch this movie, how do you think it would be? With a high quality TV and stereo sound.
It would be in the fetal position and crying for their mum and rocking back.
I watched it after my class just now. So.
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. I love every second of this.
You know what? The ending scene where they both kiss after going into the red line.
Yeah.
They French kiss.
With tongue.
They went in. That's what I'm gonna say.
They went in and they French kissed, like they were tongues, they were saliva, and oh god.
Damn,
I think it's a Japanese thing. I don't know why, but I think Japanese guys love French kiss.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, what can I say on that?
I've just noticed that all the names of the planets are names of rock bands. Dorothy, Supergrass.
Oh yeah, damn, yeah. I think about
Bagarasu.
Yeah, Bakarasu.
Bagarasu.
Yeah. Did you see how many musical things did you pick out?
I didn't really pick out any, but I just realized, what actually caught my attention was the kissing scene in the end.
Tara's just like zoned in the end scene.
Tara always bringing the kissy, the romance side.
She loves the romance side. She loves it.
She's a tortured person.
And there was a gorilla, right? If I'm not wrong.
Oh yes, there was a gorilla. It was like a cop. It was a cop.
gorilla.
Yeah.
Was that Chewbacca or like Planet.
I think it's like a dirty cop or something in the movie. The dirty cop.
No, I have a friend that is a gorilla and he's Japanese.
Wow.
Gee whiz!
Tara's really bringing it now. This is the real Tara Chloe.
Putting people on blast right now.
Right.
Wow.
We went New Year's Day.
Oh God.
Do you remember the One OK Rock concert?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this?
I will say to Tara though, because I remember we went to a really awful. Talking of music, do you remember the time we went to a really awful free gig? No cars.
No cars. Oh God.
Oh.
From my house, and I wanted to watch Tokyo Ghoul that evening.
Oh, we didn't even finish the set. I mean, the
It
bands
was hot
before.
and smelly inside.
I mean, oh, it was awful. It was awful. I mean, I made some friends out of it, but like,
I make friends.
not every gig has been a success down the years of going to them. So you're just kind of like, should have listened to Spotify before I came here. Yikes.
It was hot and smelly inside, and to top it all, actually, we noticed there was a smelly man next to us, and I don't know what was he doing. Like, you know those otakus cheering in the concert.
I've got the
non-stop?
picture. He's leering in the background.
Oh damn.
You know those things like photo bomb that aren't in your friends group. You know those assholes. He was in that one.
So to say that he was lurking in the background while we were taking
Yeah.
photos. Oh my gosh. Ew. Gross.
He was like, ooh, Tara.
Ew, no.
He just,
No, I'm saying that's what he was.
Head.
No, I'm saying that's what he was thinking. He was like, ooh,
No.
Tara over there. Who was that?
Hello. Hello,
Nani?
Gina.
Because the
Hello,
place
Gina.
was
Sexy Gusta?
Din-dins.
Din.
No, but
Okay,
anyway, we
so-
should get back to the film.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. We should.
We're
should,
terrible at this, the three of us. See,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
what we need.
Yeah,
A Tom.
trust me, guys. Our minds could go anywhere. Literally, it's
We
great.
need a Tom, our Dan. We need a Tom on this podcast to put us back.
Yeah, I was reining them in the Toy Story one, but this one we're going off the rails. But yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So
Yep.
this is obviously a film that not a lot of people talk about. It took 7 years to animate. Madhouse are really high profile. If you're not an anime fan, when you put the words Madhouse, you expect high quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen,
Mhm.
but when you put that mark on there, it's like a Ghibli mark. It means we expect you to hit a high bar.
Yeah, we're talking about the biggest shows and movies you've probably ever seen. Parasite,
Yeah.
Vampire Hunter D, Trigun, Wicked City, Ninja Scroll, the original One Punch Man season. Bro, quality.
Yeah. Bro, hit after hit after hit after hit. No. I mean, I could keep going, but anyway.
Yeah.
This is a very weird film. I mean, the plot doesn't really. Okay, so the plot. Troy, help me out with the plot here because I kind of lost the plot somewhere. Because the visuals make you forget the plot.
Yeah, because trust me, you can just get lost in the visuals. But plot-wise, it's about a competition called Redline. So there are all these racers from different places in the galaxy coming together to win this prestigious race. And we're following a main character called JP. This guy, he's the Elvis. He's the Elvis. Massive quiff. His hair's all, he's flipping. His hair's spiky as hair.
He looks like he stepped out of JoJo.
Yeah, it's a JoJo character, yeah. He's legit a JoJo character, like. Legit.
Can you style, bro?
Like, come on, guys. Especially if you've seen the dub as well. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can win this race.
Let's do it.
That dub is it's a good dub as well. I've watched the dub, but I've seen the original as well. The original Japanese is amazing. But the dub's pretty good as well. The dub's pretty good. But plot wise, JP he's won the yellow line because that's like their more national kind of race. But then he's got a friend called Frisbee, who is literally his mechanic and his best friend from like childhood, and he fixes races. That's what they do. They fix races. But at the same time, JP he's a winner. He wants to win his races, but at the same time he needs money because his friend Frisbee is in debt, and they've got involved in a gang, like a mob gang. So then they got to pay them off, and they got to basically pretend they're winning the race, and then they pull back at the last minute, or either Frisbee blows up the car if JP gets a bit too frisky. If he wants to win the race, he gets held back. So there's all these kind of little things going off within the movie. And yeah, JP is a great character, bro. He's amazing, bro. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
For me, it's like a really good episode 1 pod race done well.
Yeah.
Not the episode. We're not going to get into Star Wars because I think that's Dan and Tom's area that we're going into. But it's like the excitement of the pod race from episode 1.
Yeah. It's basically it's like a Asian version.
But done much more. Like they took drugs. It looks like they were literally on LSD for 7 years to get the visuals on this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like the Dumbo pink elephant scene for the whole film is happening here.
Yeah, I think I've thought about it. I'm trying to think what this reminds me of. This is the way it's been shot, and like when they hit nitro. It's Fast and Furious mixed with Star Wars. That's basically what it is. Fast and Furious and Star Wars.
I've not been this confused.
Maybe a bit like it was a bit like Star Wars, I guess.
Yeah, Fast and Furious with Galaxy with other creatures and stuff like that. Where they're hitting the nitrous, like Fast and Furious, like they zoom, they do a camera scene, they zoom into the car, that the cogs are moving, the pistons are going off. It's stuff like that that makes it like amazing. Just the action set piece is stunning.
Like I do feel like I've not been this confused by Japanese anime since Panty and Stocking.
No, I got all of it, man. I love it, man.
Stocking? What's that?
Oh, we're not going to talk about it because it's not a film. Maybe one day we're going to do a Japanese special soon. I'm going to bring up Panty and Stocking because we need to talk about that show. Like, it's Gainax just being Gainax. Sorry.
Wear them together, panty and a stocking. Anyway,
I'm not going to comment because I'm a man, so I'm going to walk away from that. But what do we think of the soundtrack? I'm protecting myself today. That's like a condom going on today.
That soundtrack.
Condoms.
Oh damn! Oh my gosh! What's going on? What's going on?
This is the real Tara Chloe, by the way. This isn't the one you found.
This is the real one.
This is the unfiltered one.
It has been spiked, like.
Okay, the soundtrack. That's trying to be professional.
Yeah, let's try. The
soundtrack. Like, what do you think of the energy of the soundtrack? Because it really works with the visuals to pump.
It does. Whether say if they zoom into a racer's face or they're hitting a button in the car, the preachers go. It's like the soundtrack is literally every shot, every frame. It goes with the movie. It does. It literally gets you hyped. When it needs to slow down, it slows down. Music slows down a little bit. It will just go to straight atmosphere, no music. Or if something kicks off, the music, it's amazing.
It's like the movie Baby Driver.
Yeah.
With just a constant soundtrack. Yeah. Nearly. The whole way through.
Yeah, nearly. It's constant soundtrack, nearly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know Baby Driver?
Yeah.
Baby Driver?
Yeah, it's a Edgar Wright movie about a getaway driver who just listens to music the whole way through.
Yeah, it has headphones the entire time.
It's just a great soundtrack movie, and there's barely any dialogue in it.
So good.
Right, man. We're not going to do that. Man, we should have just taken all the movies and told Dan and Tom, nah, you're not having any of this. We're taking everything.
Yeah, we're taking everything. We're taking it all.
We're recording 7 days a week, bro. We're going to do 7. We're going to dismantle syndrome. No, we're not going to do that. No, but like, why do you think this film is not well known? Because what we're doing with this podcast is we're going to try and do a Disney, a Pixar, and something else, plus a Japanese film a month at least. Like, we wanted to pick things up. We don't want to go with these obvious ones to start with. I picked Redline because I think it's underrated. Has it got the deepest plot? No. But it's rememberable, and I can still remember JP and his hair.
Oh, okay, right. His hair's like a pine tree, if I'm not wrong. Like,
yes.
Yeah. Just imagine Super Saiyan with black hair.
A massive quiff.
That's it.
Massive quiff.
Yeah.
Wow, his hair's just out there. So it's, but yeah, yes, it was praised for its animation. Like animation wise, it got massive praise for it, but the actual success at the box office wasn't that great. So, but over time, it's one of the movies that over time it became a cult hit. It's one of the things where people kind of go, oh yeah, remember that movie Redline? They go, yeah, I remember. It's one of the things where you hear like in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? You might hear a couple of people talk about Redline in terms of like animation and how good it was. But other than that, it's not really well talked about.
Whoa, in the shadows.
Yeah, in the shadows. Got Erasmus.
Don't do that. I hate the Ramses. I don't want to remember the Ramses was a thing.
I've been waiting. I've been watching some.
Yeah, I've been waiting in the shadows. No, yeah, but yeah. We don't get copyright. But yeah.
This podcast is coming off the rails again.
Yeah. Bring it back.
We're not changing it. We find this fun, so we think you'll find this fun too. This is what's going to happen. Sorry. We're not apologizing.
Definitely not.
This is definitely the unprofessional one. So basically, when it came out over in the UK in 2010, because back in the day we had to wait a bit longer for anime films. Now it's like semi-cast everywhere. Funimation, Crunchyroll, you're going to get the film on the same day as America. We don't have a delay now. It got really heavily advertised in the Japanese magazine Neo in this country. Yeah, Neo. I will bring up Neo occasionally when it comes to anime films because I don't read it now because it's a really crap magazine now. Back in the day, it was really good.
Yeah, I don't even touch Neo anymore. I don't touch that now.
Well, now it's just I'm a cosplayer. Oh, it's just cosplayer.
Cosplay.
Yeah, and I don't care about cosplaying or Kari Pamu buying stuff in Harajuku. No, but their reviews now are just like the magazine price has gone up. The pages have shrunk. The reviews are really small now, where they used to give like a whole page to everything, 2 pages. Troy's backing me up. They used to do interviews with all the bands. Yeah. And since my friend Tom Smith, well, not friend, someone I know who does JPE Records, go check them out. They're awesome. They release Japanese music in the UK. Since he's come off, the magazine's gone down in terms of the music. Interviews. Now they just do, here's some new singles coming out. That's it. They don't. Now they just talk about like, I don't know. It's just they don't do anything. They don't do interviews with film directors or anything. No, it's really just cosplayers, and nobody cares about cosplayers.
It's just boring. The magazine's just boring now. Simple as that. It's just boring.
Who cares? You dress up. Well done.
Well, the community in Singapore is actually it's actually pretty toxic. Like cosplay. Yeah, so that's the reason why I don't really cosplay unless it was with I think you remember my other Japanese friend, right, that I used to cosplay with in the UK. I don't cosplay here at all because it's pretty toxic. So yeah,
I can imagine.
Anyway, this magazine championed Redline in the UK because we're
I remember the time it did. Yeah.
Tara isn't from the UK, but she's lived in the UK, so she might know what we're talking about here. Because I did show her the magazines when she came to my house one time.
I briefly remember. Yeah.
The big collection, and even when I was talking to you, it was still good. The last couple of years, it's just become a pamphlet. I don't know what's happened. I junked all my old magazines. Because if I would have kept them if they kept up the quality. But reading the old magazines made you realize how much better it was. So and plus with the internet now, I don't really need to use it. They gave it 4.5 stars out of 5.
And since you're moving, just downsize. Just put it on to recycle.
Yeah, you sound like a Dalek.
Yeah, something's going on with you. Glitching with your mic. Your mic glitching.
Hold on. Uh-oh.
You've turned into RoboCop.
You have turned into RoboCop. We're leaving this in. Have we lost her?
Come with me. Tara, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to edit this. Come back to it. Hold on. Troy's gonna have to edit this.
Don't worry, you can keep it recording. Don't worry about it. I'll just cut it out.
Is she there? Is she there?
Mm-hmm.
Sarah.
There we go.
you're
It's better now. It's better now. It's better now.
We were
I'm
gonna
here.
edit it. Wow, that was a fun Dalek. Your Dalek impression's amazing.
Yeah. I thought she was doing the
Exterminator.
OCP Robocop, Daleks, all that.
Okay, so what do you think Redline could improve them as a film? Get us back on track.
Let me think. I think they could have had a better ending instead of showing two people kiss.
It's a bit predictable, isn't it? It's the one problem with romantic comedies is when they get together. I mean, the problem in any film is they're going to get together. And this is the problem with a lot of films, that they try and put obstacles in the way, and that they're going to have a falling out, misunderstanding, get back together. It's really difficult to not be predictable with love.
True.
Yeah, it's just the ending of it is just like I was like that's only that's probably the only downspot of mine. The ending.
It doesn't need a romance. It
didn't need it. It didn't need it.
I've just done the Biggie groin thrust there, like the little jiggle in time of it. It doesn't need romance. It doesn't need romance.
I mean, it could have been a better ending, like showing people standing on the those victory platform like 1, 2, and 3. But this is just people French kissing and making out.
Exactly. I want to see the celebrations. Like that's what I'm saying.
We didn't need to see their saliva. That's the thing. No, I'm serious. Like, yeah.
I think that's the only thing that holds it back is that ending. The ending just kind of just soured it a little bit.
Yeah, true.
I think we would have got much more acclaim with that ending. I think because once you get a movie, it could be a mediocre movie, but if you got a great ending, everyone remembers it.
It doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah. No, definitely not. No, definitely not. A movie ends right there and then. That's it. One movie, one and done.
Yeah, that's how it stops.
Yeah, one and done.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I would like to see a sequel where he might run her over with his car. And make sure that she doesn't come back.
The tits are so large.
I was getting on that, Tara. I was gonna say the mechanics. Whoo, the jiggle mechanics.
Yeah, they jiggle so much. Like I'm like.
I loved it. I was like, damn,
bouncy
balls, and it just jiggles.
I think we're going to be talking about this.
I know in real life with a fake boob job.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I think we're going to do this in most Japanese films when we get to them, is the boob physics. I don't think it's a Western thing so much.
I think it's a Japanese thing because in every anime or what I see, they focus on the boob jiggle a lot. Actually, it doesn't really happen in real life at all.
I just think, like, the thing is, as an anime fan, I've always had to deal with people going, "Oh, you like cute anime?" It's the thing I hate about.
It's a stigma. It's a stigma.
Because it's either Pokemon or uneducated people go, "Oh, you're into cute anime girls." It's not. I hate those type of shows. So I don't really ever get the point of sexualizing anime girls. Don't do it, because we're not going to talk. This is why we didn't do an anime podcast yet, because I would only want to talk about non-titty shows, because I don't have time for fan service. I don't see the point.
I mean, I'm a girl, so I don't really like those either. So, I mean, to be frank, the only thing I like is Free. You know, the swimming anime. Yeah, I think all girls like that.
So if you're here to thinking, "Oh, we're going to do all the dirty anime films," pull your pants up, get your hands off your dick, and leave.
We don't do that.
This isn't that podcast for you. I'm sorry.
No, definitely not.
We're here to watch good films. Well, and some bad ones, but we're not here to do fan service shows.
Nah.
Because really, it's the one reason I stepped away from anime, because now anime is mostly that type of style. Fan service, horny males, and it drove me out.
Okay, let me be frank. It's some people they can't get a real girl relationship. Like They just look at fantasy. So only those kind of anime can satisfy their needs, not any girls in real life.
Yeah, facts.
Trust me, even if a girl look like that in real life, she's a gold digger. That's for sure.
And she's going to have a bad back with those the size of the things. It's like,
Yeah, especially if she's Asian and looks like that, she's 100% a gold digger.
Damn.
And we've all had that bit. I'm sure all guys have had to explain to a female why they're watching a very weird. Like if you're watching a show and all of a sudden it happens and you weren't prepared for it, it's one thing.
Yeah.
It's very embarrassing to explain to your mum / wife / female friend, sister / oh yeah, I'm not watching it because of this. They always seem to come in on the
they'll be on you.
And then you get hit with a stick, the dirty stick. So what do we think of a score for this? Because this is a difficult one.
It's a tough one.
8.2 from Ben.
I would stick with 8, maybe.
No, you're not dipping into the points yet. You're just going to do 8, 9, 8, 9.
Yeah, I'll just stick to a solid number.
Okay, well, I'm going to be crazy and just do an 8.2.
Okay, so points. Okay, let's write it down. 8.2 out of 10. Okay, so Benjo's 8.2. What was yours again, Tara?
8.
Just an 8. Okay.
Yes.
Just an 8. Nani? Okay, just
Nani?
Right.
Just call the House of Nani. The House of Nani.
Say that again. Say Nani again in that tune.
Oh, me?
Nani?
Nani?
You sound like you're touching yourself.
That's how you do it. That's how I just do it, because you gotta have the swag when they say certain Japanese words. I love doing it with it. So
that's why I don't watch anime anymore. Because I'm scared of that sound effect.
Nani?
Me too. I mean, the only thing that I want to watch now is Tower of God, because the song
yes, people can talk about that. Yeah,
because the song is by Stray Kids. Stray Kids is a Korean group that
I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer. Everyone can talk about Demon Slayer.
I haven't seen Demon Slayer. Oh, watch it, bro. Watch it.
Demon Slayer is not bad, I think. It's one of the very few I watch at the moment.
All right, okay, so
I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try, Tara.
Yeah.
Try your score.
All right, so my score is. I'm gonna give it.
Sorry, I dropped my phone.
That's okay. I feel so bad giving it this score because I love it so much.
It's under 8. It's under 8. I can smell it.
It's under an 8. It's under an 8. It's a. Damn it! I don't want to give it a score. I don't. It's the animation is so flipping sick. Oh my god. Okay, all right. So I feel so bad because I got the DVD, the Blu-ray.
There's not a lot of substance to it. That's the problem.
Yeah. I got the Blu-ray and everything. Okay, so what I gave the score, I gave it a 7.5.
Hold on, can I change my score? Actually, having thinking about it? 7.2.
7.2, yeah. Okay, so changing yours, yeah.
I've just realised I've just told myself it's no substance. You don't feel anything besides the sense of what the hell just happened in this movie. It's a good film. It's just we started strong with Toy Story. We have got stronger Japanese films on the way. Again, we're not going to tell you what's going on. You have to tune in each week. But yeah, I mean, Redline, it's not bad. It's hard to find though. I don't know where you would find it on a streaming platform. Maybe Funimation.
Yeah, something like that probably.
Troy, you're the master of all the streaming platforms.
Oh, Redline. I can't remember the last thing on Redline because I haven't searched Redline up in a while. But if anything, probably because if you can't see it on Crunchyroll, it'll be Funimation. If anything.
Okay, well, it's for cheap on the internet at least. Go find it.
Either way, you'll find it. If you look hard enough, you'll find it.
So it's goodbye for. Well, I think that will be it for this week. We will be back. We're going to have to ask you to leave now and stop graffiti in our walls. We need to go because it's nearly 12 o'clock and the police are going to come and have a go at us if the party continues. So please go outside for the front door. It's goodbye for me.
Goodbye for me.
She still won't say goodbye. She's really.
I love when she goes.
She is the wicked witch. Bye bye. I'm going to stop that now just in case we don't get past it. Tata, talk to us
Talk to you about what?
about your love life.
Nothing much. It's complicated. We can't start a relationship for now because he's also leaving and he's bloody immature. So we are just like normal
Jesus
friends.
Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's doing the Japanese guy thing, just avoiding and ignoring me. So I'm doing the same.
Okay. You do know we're
Yeah.
recording this for outtakes, right?
Oh my god. I think
Fair,
I
no,
hope he doesn't find this out, but it doesn't matter